Hi guys, welcome back to Irene Tarot Art. I'm Ren, a full-time artist living with Crohn's disease here in Australia. Hope you're doing well. In this video, I will share with you some recent activities as I usually do, as well as the process of this massive oil painting, which I call Daisy Valley. It's a 100 by 125 centimeter piece done in my 5-layer method of oil painting, which I call Renism. And you will see the process of that during the video. So something I would like to improve on in the next few weeks is getting myself out there more as an artist. I'm part of a few art groups and I follow along with some shows and things, and I've had a couple shows of my own, but I don't really apply myself in getting myself out there more as an artist, so that's something I'll be working on. And I've been grouping a number of canvases together to include in a new portfolio to take out to places and show my art a little bit more. In the last couple of weeks, I've had some time off over Easter, helped Mum doing her windows, and I've got to do my own. Did some cleaning and sorting and just took some time off from painting and videos. Hope your Easter was great. But that's what I've been up to. I've also been going to the therapy pool, which I've been wanting to make a habit of doing at least once, if not twice a week. It's really beneficial working out in water, and it's really easy on the muscles and the body. There's no risk to injury, and there's a fantastic therapy pool I attend, so I'll be doing that week by week. And then some things that you'll see during the video, which I filmed, were a girlfriend's daughter's 21st birthday that we attended, which was lovely. I also ran some errands and popped into a bookstore because I wanted to look for a couple of books. I popped into a cafe, had a cafe lunch and a sketch session that I filmed a little bit of. I also went on a lovely hike with the bestie and her dog Storm. She showed me a great new path to explore at a regular waterfall that I've attended many times, but I didn't know about this particular path. So you'll see that later on, as well as a throw together quick, simple chicken pasta recipe, which takes no time at all to make, and it's absolutely delicious. So you'll see that. But to begin with, 2-3 times a week we have like brunch and lunch dates with Jazz. And on one of our brunch days, I absolutely was running low on so many washi tapes and stickers and stuff for my organizer, which I like to do every week. So we let our fingers do the walking, ordered a bunch of stuff, had brunch together, and yeah, it's just one of our regular mornings.
Options.
Is there?
Yeah. So these are just packs.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like in a sticker book. They're just
One sheet.
no, they're individually
50. Oh, yes.
put together.
We'll see what else there is.
Yeah. And they've got stuff like that. But then you can pick the colour. Do you like any of those?
Yeah. Yep, exactly that. Yep. Bacon and egg muffins in 2 minutes. You are welcome. I've got to dig in, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Obesity is a chronic disease.
And like any disease, it requires ongoing care.
Start the weight conversation with your doctor today.
I love my mornings with Jazz, but then that same day I decided to get going on this massive piece by first roughing in the mountains with some charcoal, just where they'll go, and then doing a simple underpainting as I like to do on the key areas, sky, mountain, ground. It's quite a large canvas, and I have ones this size up around the house, but it's been a while since I worked on one this big. To be honest, I want to black it out already, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, get going on this one. My girlfriend Ange and I have been friends for about 20 years now. Jazz went to playgroup with her daughter Ella, who just turned 21. So we attended her birthday. She's not a fan of parties, so we just had a lovely dinner for her. And yeah, it's amazing that they're already in their early 20s, but so it goes. Okay.
Oh, my Converse heels.
Converse heels. We're both wearing red. Look at that.
Tonight, I'm standing here feeling incredibly proud and just a little emotional because it's hard to believe that the little girl I once held in my arms is now this amazing 21-year-old woman. So please, join me in raising your glass.
Where's your glass at?
She doesn't need one. To Ella, happy 21st birthday.
Yay! To Ella! It was a lovely night had together. And then back at home, I worked on the second layer of this piece, working on the sky and how that's going to sit, and then just a glow on the mountains I wanted to achieve. But yeah, still just background. Then on another morning I had some errands to run. I had to pop into the bank in a few places at this really great shopping complex. They've got a great bookstore, so I popped in there. I wanted to find a couple of books to read, which I did, and I'm already reading one. So I did that, treated myself to a cafe lunch and a bit of a sketch session out of the house for something to do. Thank you.
You can ask me any questions about. I think you're probably right as you're doing it. You might come up with questions.
I love sketching out ideas. It helps me establish composition for paintings that I create. And I don't mind blacking out a canvas here and there, especially if it's one that doesn't have a lot of detail and I didn't spend a lot of time on it. So I blacked out another canvas, which I'll probably work on in the next video. Wanted to sketch out something gloomy for that. And yeah, it just gives me an idea of where to put everything before I put paintbrush to canvas. Speaking of, the next layer on this was a really quick layer. I just basically established a tree line and yeah, didn't spend much time at all on the third layer on this one. I've been to Buckley Falls so many times, both sides of the river. There's lots of walking tracks and things, but my best friend Teresa had yet another path for me to explore, and we took her dog Storm for a big hike out on the side of the falls, which was an absolutely lovely path, and I really enjoyed being out there. She's the best fur mummy a dog could ever ask for, I swear. And yeah, it was a nice afternoon had together.
Buckley Falls. Okay. Yeah, they did good too. Yeah, it's a nice, perfect afternoon for it, isn't it?
It is. Absolutely. There's no wind. There's a bit. Alright, we'll show you. Come on, Bub. No.
Oh, we're going off trail.
Oh, it's nicer down here too.
That's all right.
Come on, Bubba. Look, yeah, I used to take...
Wow, this is really off trail, mans.
Oh, stop this way, Bub. Alright? I don't know if you want to walk around it or if you want to go back up.
I don't know, it's up to you. Love that tree. And there's, yeah, the rock. So I suppose if you come across the rocks,
I
you
think
get
it is.
to the water,
I
yeah.
can't remember,
Yeah.
but it's all... You don't trip Irene over, Storm. I know you're excited too. Oh,
I'll let
stop
you
it.
go. I'll let you go.
No,
You
no,
go.
No, you go. No, oh, she hasn't really gone in water. She's been at the beaches like twice. You like that? Is that refreshing, Bubba?
Nice and refreshing.
Stop. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Good girl.
Down by the water.
Lots of little fishes in the water.
Don't jump in, Storm.
She's alright. She's a smart dog.
She is a smart dog.
It's lovely getting out there, but then back in the studio, it was time to put in the mid and foreground trees, establishing all the greens, a little bit of highlighting going on, just placing everything where everything will sit. So a simple dinner to include. We love pasta. Jazz's favourite thing in the world is creamy sauce, whether it's with rice, whether it's with pasta. So a simple chicken one that I threw together, I thought I'd include in the video. You can flavour it with just about anything. Really easy, really quick, but satisfying. Bit of garlic bread on the side, perfect. So for the chicken pasta, I'm just using a couple of chicken breasts that I've diced up small. Into that, I'm going to go in with a few cloves of garlic. I'm going to grate in some zucchini. I'm going to put some Vegeta, salt, pepper, nice and easy. Fry it all off, then add some thickened cream to it and cook that down. While that's cooking, I've already got some water on for some spaghetti, so I'll cook that up. And then to serve on the side, I'm just going to serve some Turkish rolls that I'm turning into garlic bread with some butter, salt, and some more garlic because we love our garlic. But you can just buy a garlic loaf or whatever. And on top, I'm just going to serve a little bit of chili and that'll be it. So into some hot oil, we want to go on with our chicken and brown that off a little bit. In the back, I've got some salted water boiling, so I'm going to go on with some spaghetti. I'm just doing the whole pack. It's going to be about 5 serves, so we have a couple serves left over for lunch, but you can cook however much you like. Once your chicken is sealed all over, we want to go in with the garlic, grated zucchini, and then we want to pop in some Vegeta, salt, and lots of cracked pepper. And we want to saute that now for a few minutes until it all starts to brown before we add our cream. While the chicken's browning, we're going to douse our garlic loaf. Lots of garlic butter on every piece. And into a hot oven for 10 minutes. Then once your chicken starts to brown a little bit, we're going to go in with the cream and a little bit of extra Vegeta. And I forgot to mention paprika. And then we want to bring that up to the boil, turn it down to a simmer it for 5-10 minutes while we pull out our garlic cloves and drain our pasta, and we'll be ready to serve. As easy as that. Our garlic bread is nice and crispy. Once you've drained your pasta, add your sauce and chicken. And then we want to combine that really well. Yep, go for it. Jazz, dinner's ready. And enjoy. So quick and easy. You can throw it together literally in 20-25 minutes, have it on the table, and really satisfying. But then finishing up the piece, it was time for all the daisies to go in and then the highlights on the trees, and that's pretty much it for this one. But yeah, I just want to black it out already, which I think I probably will end up doing, but finished it up anyway. Often when I don't feel confident in how a piece has turned out, I just want to black it out, just scrap it. I don't want to show it. I don't really want to even photograph it. And this is one of those ones. I don't know. You know, you just like some things and then you don't like other things. And the way I feel about this one is not very good. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll let it sit for a couple of weeks and then I will most likely black it out and do something completely different, because it's a lot of area to cover and it's a nice big canvas to work on. So there's a million things that I could be putting on this canvas. But anyway, the stickers came that Jazz and I ordered earlier in the week when I started the footage for this video. So I've got plenty of things for my organizer to be working with. And other than that, that's about all the footage that I have for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, come back, join me next time, see what I end up throwing on this canvas or whatever other canvas like the one that I blacked out. And in the meantime, take care. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye guys.